Hey guys, so the bottles for that large order that we've been waiting on for so long finally came today. It's Friday, March the 6th. They arrived at 6:30 in the morning and we don't open till 8, but because we're a small owned business, we're a small business and we're family owned, Joe went in to receive the bottles because we really need to start them because my customer's out of bottles. And also we're very mindful of truck drivers too, that they do have a job to do. These bottles just came from the border from Mexico, from customs, and he went in and received it at about 6:45 in the morning. And the shop's only like 4 miles away from here, so sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So he received the bottles and we were doing the other order that I started yesterday for the customer that kind of ran his stuff in there. And it's like 17 cases that we have to do. I think there's like $2.40 to a case, or maybe a little bit less. But we did maybe 4 cases, and then something happened to the machine and the bottles kind of moved, so the alignment was kind of off. So we stopped. That's Cora. She barks all the time when I'm doing the cooking show. It's so hard because we try to get her to shut up. We give her a big bone to get her to shut up. But no, Diamond's barking. Diamond never barks. So Diamond's a Roddy mix, so if you see her barking or you hear her barking, go look, because something's off. They don't usually, Roddies don't usually bark, they usually just bite. Diamond is so protective and scary. I don't put her around people because she only loves us and us alone. But anyways, back to where I was. We had to go one by one to align what was off. And so now we have the rest of that to do, but we won't pick up on that until Monday, because today what we're going to do is go in and do like 10,000 bottles of one product, 10,000 tomorrow of the other product, and then my customer can send a UPS ticket to pick up those items, and then those bottles will last him 10 days. So it buys us 10 days to try to finish the next 90,000 of each product. I don't know. It's gonna be a while, guys. I still don't know if the big machine's gonna work with it. We're not even gonna start on that because Joe had to change a setting on that one. And it's not just like pressing buttons to change a setting. You have to move every part and stuff around. So it takes, sometimes 3 hours to change a setting. So in the meanwhile, while Joe is setting up the smaller machine for us to start the order, I have some time on my hands. Not a whole lot of time though. So I'm testing a recipe that my mom gave me, and it's for some kind of fudge. I don't know what I'm going to name it yet, but it has ingredients that by themselves are wonderful. It's mini marshmallows, powdered sugar, butter, and peanut butter. I'm not a great fan of peanut butter, and for those of you that are watching, maybe you can tell me what's wrong with me when it comes to peanut butter. I'd say for 99% of the year, I can't stand the feel, the taste, the look of peanut butter. The smell is just atrocious. And then I'll have like a 2-week period in there where I'm licking it off of a spoon. I mean, you would think that I was a liar if you saw me eating that peanut butter in that 2-week period. You would say, what is wrong with her? She told me she doesn't like peanut butter, and then now she's eating it. I don't know why. There's just a certain time. I'm gonna have to notice what's going on with me at that certain time. Am I stressed out? Or am I not stressed out? What's going on with me? Why I swear to you, it's like a 2-week period where I can just eat peanut butter. I can tolerate the smell, the look, the feel, the taste, everything. And then for the rest of the time, I just can't stand it. And that's what happens a lot too when I'm doing a show. A lot of phone ringing. Let me go get that, then I'll show you what I'm making. So that was a wrong number that called this place that's called the Inland Eye Institute. What they've been doing for the past, let me see, I moved out here in 1991. So I've had this phone number since 1991, and what they've been doing is every now and again when they get new prescription pads for the doctors, the printer, I don't know why the printer puts my phone number on the prescription pad rather than their phone number. There's only one number off. The third number in the sequence for them is supposed to be a 5, and for me it's a 3. Everything else is the same. And so all these older people who have just had surgery for cataracts or whatever, they call me, half blind, trying to order their prescription medicine. And I'm usually very kind to them. I'm like, you know what, it's not your fault, they did this, this is the number. I mean, it was so bad to the point that the place was sending me flowers just to make up for what they did. But I'm usually very, very nice to them. Sometimes I'll get a mean old one, and I'm usually nice to them too, because I realize they're probably having eye pain and stuff, and now I know, huh? Now I know. Anyways, incidentally, the thing about the peanut butter, this is March the 6th, like I said, and since yesterday I've been craving peanut butter. And what's going on in my life right now? Well, I am terribly stressed out because we need to produce these bottles, and there's only so much that Joe can do per day at one at a time. And we're gonna be down there hours, and I've been stressed out trying to get shows ready for the Bear Pantry show just in this event for in case this happened. And so I've done some preparing, so the stress should be waning pretty soon. Let me see if Josh will come help me make this little recipe and see how good it comes out before we leave. All right. All right, so Josh is helping me out for a quick second just so I can show you guys what I'm doing. This is some butter, and I'm not gonna give you measurements right here because I really want this for the cooking show if it comes out good. Some peanut butter and some marshmallows. And I guess all I'm supposed to do is stick this in the microwave for 2 minutes. So let's go do that. You with me, Joshy? Mm-hmm. Josh is such a big help to me. He's always willing to run camera when we're here alone. All right, so see, I stick it in there. You're supposed to cover it. I usually have that plastic cover right there, but it's dirty. I have to wash it. Somebody use it for breakfast. And then you're supposed to cook it on high for 2 minutes. When we come back, I'll be adding the last ingredient and see how this thing looks. So it's beeping right here in the microwave. Let me bring it into camera. It smells good. It smells like some type of fudge already. So Joshua abandoned me already. Really, I told him he could go. So there we are. So I'm supposed to stir this, stir it up. Let me get a pot holder because it's hot. It smells really good. It smells like peanut brittle. So stir this up so that the marshmallows can melt and become smooth, I guess. Maybe if I use a whisk, it would go a little bit easier. See, that's why I have to test these recipes, you know? Because when mom gives you a recipe, she's like, well, you just throw it in there and you do it and you do this. And she really gives it to you when you have to really do some math to figure it out. So I am imagining that they want these marshmallows to be squished away in it. I love marshmallows, by the way. Okay, it's kind of hardening up here, so I'm supposed to add a cup of powdered sugar. Somebody's texting me. Somebody's always bugging when you're trying to do something. Okay, so this is not working. Come on, baby. Get out. Get out. The marshmallows because you got a stringy. I thought it was a hair in there for a minute. I don't know that this is going to come together, guys. And I use the right proportions. But sometimes this is what happens when you are trying to recreate a recipe. It's coming together, but it's a small dose. Definitely too small amount for the pan that I have here. So am I so glad that I tested this. It smells absolutely wonderful though. I think this is done. So I have this big old pan. Oh, it's all the way too big. Let me see if I can find a smaller pan. Put this in a low pan, guys. Put it on parchment paper. I'm gonna have to find smaller pans for if Josh and Lewis does it. So here we are. I'm supposed to let it sit here for like an hour and then come back and cut it. So what I'm gonna do, I suppose we could pour chocolate, drizzle chocolate on top of that, huh? Anyways, we're just gonna do it like this for today. I'm probably gonna take it with me to work, and then we'll cut it down there. So here's our beautiful new belt. I'm gonna try to insert something here or put it side by side for you guys to see the old crappy belt. Isn't this cool? Black and beautiful and brand new. Let's see if we can look inside with the machine. See, that light dries the bottles. It's a long tunnel. Okay, look at it from this end, guys. So Joe prints the bottle, set it on the belt, and then it goes through. Look how far into it goes. And you know what? When we had the old belt, it would fall through the holes. Take a look at how he prints. He just puts it in here, it swipes underneath the screen, and the squeegee pushes the ink through. And then he sets it there, and it goes through the light, and it dries. So this is what I'm doing while Joshua sits behind the machine and checks on these little bottles. I'm packing these ones. These are the ones that Joe and I did yesterday. We still haven't completed the order. We're going to have to finish that order on Monday. But we really have to do something to get my customers some bottles. So we have to complete 10,000 of each product. So 20,000 bottles total by the time the weekend is over with, so that UPS can pick them up on Monday. We're having some issues with the bottles. I don't want to get into what the issues really are. Just in case the customer watches my vlogs, because everybody Joe tells about the cooking show and then they find the vlogs. But rest assured that I am in contact with my friend who is the broker. He's a friend, a customer, and the broker, to show him what the problem is. And it's just gonna be a nightmare. It's just gonna be a nightmare. So I took a quick break from packing that last box to come investigate the stupid eye problem. Because, you know, they said I have the blepharitis, right? So I'm looking it up on the internet. I'm looking up natural cures to it. And take a look at how horrid it could look. Oh my goodness. Let me show you guys this. Look how bad those eyes look. I am so glad my eyes don't look like that. Ooh. You know, I could totally cope. I could totally cope with the itchy and watery and stuff if it just wouldn't blur up on me. The blurry is the problem, because then I can't even see when I'm editing. So this is how the thing came out. Let me get some light on this. It's pretty, huh? The kids are already thinking of all types of stuff they can put inside, like coconut flakes and chocolate chip and glazed chocolate on the top, and just a whole bunch of stuff they could put in this when they do it for the show. Really good though. And just think, it doesn't have any wheat in it. It's 2 forms of butter, right? Peanut butter and butter, marshmallows, and icing sugar. Well, it has a bunch of sugar but no wheat. So we came over to the gym because I called earlier this week and they said that they were going to open today, the big grand opening. And we came and a lot of people were out there, but they didn't open. So I called them and said, am I losing my mind? Did somebody tell me this Friday, or is it supposed to be next Friday? And the girl says, no, you're not losing your mind. We were supposed to open, but we had a fire inspection and we're not ready yet. So next week. So I talked to Leah's husband, Kevin, my friend, and he says that the city has been giving him a hard time. And that's why I don't have my business in the city where I live, because they really give you a hard time with your business. That's going into In-N-Out. See, that's going into In-N-Out. Look, that's all In-N-Out. We're gonna have to own one of those franchises because that place makes money. Hey guys, so I'm the one at work today. See, checking these little bottles, making sure they're drying, no issues. Coming along really nice on our beautiful belt. I'm here till Joshua gets here. We're done with 7,500 of the 20,000 that we want to accomplish by this weekend. I hope we can finish off the rest today because I really don't want to come to work tomorrow, especially how time is going to change tonight. I'm going to be wiped out and tired, and I don't want to come to work tomorrow, but if I have to, I will. So you guys are here with me all day today. Let me go back and check. So it's 11 o'clock and Josh came to work at 10. and I had to deal with some emails and stuff. Even though it's Saturday, I'm getting caught up on some emails for the bottle printing company, and I'm heading out to Walmart right now. It's not far away. I'm still in the parking lot, so that's why I'm messing with this phone, because we have strict rules here. Well, not phone, the camera actually. I'm using the camera today. We have strict rules here in Southern California about not driving distracted. It's not even about hands-free, not driving distracted. So I'm heading on a little small street now, then I'll get on the main road. So I'll see you guys over at Walmart, okay? Look how far away I park from the store, guys. Like Josh would say, Mom, that's where the killer waits for you, all the way in the back. I always park in the back though, because I'm not the best at reversing, and rather than having an accident, I prefer to park far away and then park, you know, to where I can leave in drive rather than in reverse. So the kids hate coming with me to the store, but you know, who cares? That's what I do. So these are my options. This is pretty much what I have at the shop, but I have it with a little looper hole in the middle to check on jewelry. Then they have this right here, bookmark magnifier, and it says distortion free lens, shatterproof, lightweight. I think I can set it in a little groove on the machine like that, and then kind of watch the bottles go by behind, and I can see them without straining. I think I'm gonna get this one. It's only $1.97. I'm looking for something to create in order to put my passwords and username in, because I'm using just a book right now. But you know, as you put more username and passwords in from different websites that you belong to or whatever, it stops being alphabetically ordered, and it's sending me nuts because I can't call the kids and go look under A and find me blah blah blah. So I'm trying to create something, you know. I'll show you guys if I figure it out. I know that Jory's gonna roll his eyes when I get home, but this is my solution. Get these tabs for index cards. I have a stash of index cards here and a little box to go with it. It was all found in the one location in the store. Like they knew what I needed, huh? I've not been able to figure out why they put the Chiarelli chocolates here, where they have tapes and stuff and these type of things. Why is the chocolate here, guys? Not with the other chocolates. Talking to my mom. Okay, I still have the other one for my phone too. I still have the other one for my phone too, for sure, yeah? Okay. So she has sent it what, through Facebook or to my cell phone or what? Okay. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and please check out my other two channels, the product review channel, Bear Pantry Talk, and the cooking show, The Bear Pantry Show, where you will find over 100 Belizean recipes.